Hello, Pat.
Hello,
How are you?
Very well. Start.
Yes.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wa mursalin ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in.
MashaAllah. I need to clarify this. He's not a Muslim, but see his education, see his knowledge. Good on you.
Thank you, Taha. So it's been such a hard few months for us all here with
Pandemic, yes.
the,
The whole year.
pandemic, COVID lockdown.
The whole year.
Whole year, and it was in fact a very bad year for me because I lost my mom a few years
Yes.
ago.
Oh, I'm very sorry for that.
Yeah, really, yeah, it was like one of the really hard things for me. She's been living with me
God,
together
I know her.
so long.
I've seen you looking after her big time. That's good. But this happens. This is what you have to face it. But that's the biggest loss of your life. Your mom. Mother is a precious gift from God.
Irreplaceable.
No one can replace. No one can take. Wife, even if wife, you can find another one. But mother, you cannot. Never. That's true. How are the things in Malaysia?
Malaysia has just, at the moment, I've been speaking with a lot of people there, and I think they are also going through a very challenging time with the COVID going on at the moment and the uncertain political situation. So it's also been a very rough time. Obviously, a lot of people there are under pressure. Pressure in terms of their income has become unstable, and then also politically it seems that today's government has not done quite a few things which are so vital for people in this challenging time, and it seems that the government is about to tumble any time.
See, I'll give you a bigger picture. Being a Pakistani, what we follow regarding related to Malaysia. Firstly, being a Pakistani, we know Mahathir Mohamad. What we know about Mahathir Mohamad is when he took over, there was the other government which was defeated, and they had their hands in the corruption big time.
This was before 2018 year referring
Yes,
to,
yes.
before he took over for the second time.
For the second time. Then what happened? He took over. Like we have Prime Minister Imran Khan. If you see his speeches, few of the speeches, he has named Mahathir Mohamad as his leader, saying that I follow what he has done to get rid of corruption in Malaysia. And we also speak about the development Malaysians have done in last 2 decades. Malaysia economy has gone up. So he gave example. Not only this, when he became the Prime Minister, he visited Mahathir Mohamad. This is what we understand. Then the last meeting we had, what I knew was that Mahathir Mohamad is going to resign and there is someone else going to take his place within his party. From there on, I just backed off because there is so much happening in Pakistan. I couldn't go to Malaysia or find out what is happening. So, but recently I found out that both the governments are sitting like this. Government can collapse, the other can take over, but if the other takes over, they have the same number of seats. So where they stand, where Mahathir Mohamad stand, and I've also heard the people say this scenario, the mind of Mahathir Mohamad behind. How far it is true, how true it is, I have no idea.
So a lot of what you just mentioned is very true. Prime Minister Imran Khan did visit our then Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad in Malaysia. And I think likewise there was also a subsequent visit from the Malaysians to Pakistan,
yes,
where I think they presented Imran Khan's government with a few cars.
Only one car.
Only one car, sorry. Proton Sagas. And there was talk about starting this car manufacturing factory in Pakistan, which I'm not really sure if it has taken off.
I can tell you about it. There is a big land on which they have started the construction, which will be the joint venture of Malaysia and Pakistan for manufacturing cars.
Right.
That is for sure. I can confirm that.
Is that plan still going to proceed with this change in political situation in Malaysia?
See, what I know is it was there, the agreement was there, and the work is still going on. It just started. I don't know where will it go, where it stands today, but I know there is a land kept for this purpose. Now what happens, let's see. Because it was done last year, then the pandemic happened. Nothing happened since then. So we have to see.
I have not personally been able to visit Pakistan on my own capacity. Would you be able to tell us a little bit what sort of difference how Pakistan is compared to Malaysia, perhaps?
See, I'll tell you. We are Islamic country. Malaysia, most of the population is Muslim. Pakistan is the only Islamic nuclear power. Only Islamic nuclear power who has nuclear bomb. So, what has been happening in the Islamic countries, we'll keep that behind. Because none of the Islamic countries are doing it. The reason is because we listen to the other people and we believe in them and we trust them. But at the end of the day, we are backbited or the water is coming here. We need to move a bit further. Look at the shirt.
Sorry,
That's fine. You have to move the camera as well. I don't know where it's going. Anyway, so Pakistan is only Islamic nuclear power. So all the Islamic countries look towards Pakistan. But last 30 years of Pakistan, the rulers who have ruled Pakistan, they have made properties outside the Pakistan. Whereas the people of Pakistan has become poorer and poorer, and the leaders who were ruling for last 30 years, they have dynasties. They have become richer and richest.
Is that what has happened to Pakistan's former Prime Minister
Nawaz
Sharif?
Yes.
And how is he in terms of his administration compared to the current Prime Minister Imran Khan?
I'll tell you, Nawaz Sharif, he is basically a businessman. Okay. For example, there is a motorway in Pakistan which is very famous and it has been built very nicely, very, very, you can say, technically, engineering wise, that is superb motorway, and that was built by Nawaz Sharif. But at the same time, Nawaz Sharif had his steel factory. All the things required to make a motorway used to come from his own factory, while the government steel mill has shut down. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they build a good motorway from their own, making their own money.
I think this is quite a common thing in many Asian countries.
Yes.
I mean, we have similar things happening in Malaysia too,
yes,
where they say a lot of all these contracts are given to companies which are so-called government-linked. So the supply of pharmaceuticals, for instance, for the hospitals, all supplied to one of the sources where the Prime Minister has got a certain interest in.
Yes, true. Same like Pakistan.
Let's just take a quick break.
Oh yeah.